Hello, in this video I will show you how to improve our first Bottlebot. The Bottlebot is a small aquatic robot that has two motors and is attached to a PET bottle. The first version we didn't came out very good, so we had to fix it with some zip ties. So what we're going to do today is we're going to measure again our bottle. So we're going to measure the diameter of this bottle. For that, I'm going to take my vernier, and the diameter is 65 millimeters. Okay, so 65 millimeters, I'm going to write it down. And then I'm going to measure also the diameter of the motors. So the diameter of the motors, diameter is, all right, it's 23.6 millimeters. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Fusion and I'm gonna go to the top view, and I'm gonna go to create sketch. The first thing I'm going to do is to create a circle, and I'm going to type the diameter of the bottle, which is 65. Enter. Okay, now I need to measure. One of the things you said in your feedback is that the distance between between the bottle and the motor was fine. So I'm just gonna go and measure it, and if I measure it, it's around 45 or 50 millimeters or 5 centimeters. Okay, so we have 50 centimeters between the motor, the center of the motor, and this edge. Okay, so for that I'm gonna grab my line tool and I'm gonna measure from here, and then I'm just gonna go and type 50. Now that I have that distance, I can do my second circle. The second circle will be the hole for the motor. So it's gonna go ahead and type. So here the diameter was 23.6. Because I don't want to have a 0.4 millimeter, I'm going to round it to 24. So I'm going to go and type 24. And now I have my hole for the bottle and the hole for the motor. Now I'm going to go here and use the offset tool, and I'm going to grab this and I'm going to give it a width of 4 millimeters. The same here, offset, and then I'm going to type 4. So now the thickness of my circles is going to be 4 millimeters. Okay, so the last thing I need to do is I'm going to go to rectangle and then add a rectangle that starts in the center. So here in rectangle you have 2-point rectangle, 3-point rectangle, and center rectangle. So I'm going to pick center rectangle, and then I'm going to make it 4 millimeters wide. And now I'm going to I'm going to copy everything, or maybe I can start trimming some of the lines that I don't need. So for example, I don't need that line, I don't need that line. Let's just start trimming all those lines we don't need. The same here, we don't need those lines. We can also zoom in. Okay. So here apparently, okay, I have this piece too. Okay, so it's looking good. Now let me go over here. Okay, now let's copy all of that to this side. For that, I'm going to use the mirror tool. So I'm going to grab mirror. I'm going to select everything that I want to copy. So I want to copy this and this. And then, before I go over there, I need to create a mirror line. So the mirror line is going to be here. Now I'm going to grab I have my mirror line here, and now I'm going to go mirror, copy this, 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 and this, and mirror it. Now I click here, select here, and then I go okay. And the only thing I need to do now is to cut, first of all,